Life is very short, Nanda. Always be happy.
Hi, hello, namaste, and welcome to my brand new channel, Always Be Happy. This is Dr. Shubham Dixit, and you heard me right. I have opened a new YouTube channel, and its name is Always Be Happy. So if you want to be happy always, please subscribe to Always Be Happy. Let me explain you about my channel. It's a multi-purpose channel. I'll be talking about multiple things, like multitasking things, such as I'll be talking about your health, I'll be talking about your diets, I'll be talking about your mental health, I'll be talking about your happiness, I'll be talking about your dressing style, I'll be talking about your food, and everything which I feel will be useful to you. I just want the 4-5 minutes which you spare on my video should be useful to you in one or the other way. So with a short note, let's move on to today's video. And today is June 25th, right? And it is Nag Panchami. I think most of the Hindus will be knowing about this, and most of you will be knowing about it. So on this day, I just wanted to tell you some useful things which we should know about Nag Panchami. So before beginning, let me tell you what is this Nag Panchami. Nag Panchami is a Hindu festival where people worship these snakes. So in ancient time, it was believed that during rainy season, because this Nag Panchami is celebrated in the Savan month, okay, that is July or August of English calendar, okay. So in this time, what happens? The snakes, because of this rainy season, they come out of their handhills and they are just very hungry, and they just are on point to bite the human beings. In this time, the Asian people, they used to worship, they used to offer their milk, prayers, and all those prashads, etc. That's why in return gratitude, the snakes were not biting them. It was a belief, and I don't know whether it was true or not, but ancient Vedas and all tell this. And Nag is always worshipped as God. The snake is always worshipped as God according to the Hindu mythology. So with this short note, in 2020, what should we know about snakes? So let me tell you one thing. Globally, every year 58 lakh people are getting bitten by snakes. So it's recorded by WHO that 58 lakhs people are getting bitten by snakes. Among that, 1,38,000 people die due to snake bite. Yeah, you heard me right. It's 1,38,000 people are dying due to snake bite, and 4,50,000 people, they just become disabled due to snake bite. Okay, so the snake bites are not so simple as they show in the movies or some dilemmas like that. It's not as simple as that. So you should know really about what to do, what are the poisonous snakes we have. You should have this knowledge. Okay, so in India there are 4 most common venomous snakes. There are many venomous snakes, but in India it's most common. There are 4 snakes. So first one is cobra. In Tamil we tell it as Nagapam. Hindi we call it Nagsap. Okay, so it's Nagapam. This is very much toxic snake. It's a hemotoxic snake. It directly attacks your blood. The second one is Russell's viper. In Tamil we call it as Kannadi Virya. I'll be adding the photos of this snake so that it will be easy for you to identify whenever you see such things. Russell's viper is highly toxic snake. It's very much toxic. It's nephrotoxic, neurotoxic, chemotoxic, myotoxic. That's why it affects all your things: your blood, your heart, your brain, your muscles, your kidneys. So it will lead to hematuria, hematemesis, bleeding from your nose, bleeding from your any part of your body. Okay, it just kills the platelets. Yeah, it just leads to thrombocytopenia, leading to heavy bleeding tendency. The next thing is common krait and saw-scaled viper. These both are also toxic snakes which are found in India. So with this note, what should you do when you see a snake bite patient? So best thing to do when you see a snake bite victim is not to do anything. Yeah, you heard me right. You should not do anything. You should not do any local incision over there. You should not tie any tourniquet over there, and you should not run, and you should not make the patient run. You should just immobilize the limb which is affected and take them to the healthcare center as soon as possible, because if you incise, you are going to create sepsis over there, and if you tie a tourniquet, you are going to make the whole venom stay in that small surface area and leads to local necrosis. And if you run, or if you make the victim run or walk, the poison will spread fast in the blood vessel that it reaches your whole body or brain. Okay, so these are simple things which you have to do, and you should know about this. It's really very important. It's because of just one bite we can't lose lives. Okay, so thank you for sharing your time. I hope this Nag Panchami you'll be doing this little knowledge about snake bites and what should we do during a snake bite. Okay, so thank you for your valuable time, and thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. I'll meet you in the next video.